Welcome back to the Morning Report. I'm Kevin Hensley. Well, now it's time for our Pet of the Week from the Gilmer County Animal Shelter. We have her live here in the studio, but of course joining us, Gilmer County Animal Shelter Director Daniel Locka. Daniel, you brought us a really pretty Girlie. I rhymed with that today.
Yes, I did. This is Girlie. She's a pit, possibly maybe some Springer Spaniel mix in her. She was brought into the shelter by a resident of Gilmer County. Apparently the Girlie just kind of showed up at this resident's house and took up residence there and ended up having puppies. So the resident ended up, finding homes for all the puppies and just couldn't find a home for Girlie and couldn't really take care of her anymore. And unfortunately, when that happens, a lot of them end up at the shelter, which, we're glad they bring them to the shelter and not just let them run loose.
Right, absolutely. Well, Daniel, I kind of noticed this is about the third week in a row that you brought in something that looks like a pit mix. I see she does have some pit in her. What's up with the pit numbers at the shelter? Is that just like all you guys have out there right now, or what's going on with that?
Well, a majority of the dogs we have at the shelter right now are pit mixes, and the reason for that is I work a lot with rescues, and when rescues are pulling a lot of dogs out, the pit bulls kind of get overlooked a little bit, and slowly we start filling up with pit bulls and we get pit clean. So my goal is to get some of these faces out there in a good light and a positive light, and let everybody see how calm and loving they are, so that way they're not just looking at a picture on Facebook and going, oh, pit mix, and swiping through.
And in the past few weeks, I've noticed we've had Sailor, we had Ruger, now we got Girlie, and all three super sweet dogs. I mean, that's just got to bust the perception of aggressiveness in pit bulls. That's just, it's all in how you raise them, isn't it? I think.
It's definitely all in how you raise them, and most of them are mixes. They're not full on pit bulls, and that plays a big part in a lot of stuff too.
Absolutely. But now, she was an owner surrender. Do we know if Girlie is fixed?
Girlie is not fixed due to her just having puppies.
Right.
But she is heartworm negative. She's probably roughly about 2 years old. And if you want to adopt her, we'll have to get her fixed, and that'll be $125. That will cover her getting spayed, rabies shot. We already did the heartworm test, distemper parvo, bordetella, dewormed her. We'll just come on down, fill the adoption agreement out, and I'll get her fixed, and you can pick her up.
Absolutely. Well, she's a sweet dog. And again, third week in a row with a pit mix here on the Morning Report. Here is our Pet of the Week. You guys are missing out. These are some sweet animals that we've got in here. So go out to the animal shelter and adopt Girlie, Sailor, Ruger. They're all still out there.
Yeah.
And
plus many more.
Yeah, and many more that we haven't featured here on the show. So what's the address for the Gilmer County Animal Shelter? How can they find you guys?
Well, we're out there on 52 East, right there past the jail, 4152 Highway 52 East. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. to the public, and our phone number is 706-635-2166. Awesome.
Thank you for bringing in Girlie today, Daniel. We're looking forward, hopefully, to see some of these pits getting out of the shelter.
Yep.
Definitely got to get that done. All right, guys, that'll do it for this edition of the Morning Report. We will see you at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'm Kevin Hensley. Thanks for watching.